Fuck's sake. Yeah. Take two. I am going to talk about Instagram. Sorry, I'm gonna eat them. I can do both. Talk about Instagram and how I'm sure right. I'll eat you later. I'll eat you later. And how toxic it is, right? I'm gonna tell you a bit about my experience and like what I've seen with other people's experiences, what I've heard of other people's experiences as well. But I'm gonna tell you about mine. Instagram is most of my friends would describe. It's a really toxic app. Really fucking toxic. Like to the point where like most people have like been bullied, get it might have been messaged like hateful text through like DMs, which is just in case most of them what DMs is. DMs when someone directly messages you on Instagram. Or through like DMs or like just comments on posts. I've dealt with some hate and racism on Instagram. But like from what I gathered, it's like the basis of Instagram is just it's a basically where you can just post videos. But I have Instagram not ever gathered. I use I'm not that old. I'm only 20. I'm like basically an adult. But what I've learned from Instagram is that basically anyone can get their point across, no matter how hateful it is, they get a point across. But Instagram has kind of like changed their guidelines a bit, which is a lot better than what before. Because now if someone was able, no, because now if someone if someone like decided to put some hateful comment, that comment would most likely get deleted from Instagram. Most likely just get deleted. It's most likely get deleted from like the post that someone's posted. I'm gonna talk about just how toxic Instagram is. Probably gonna be rambling on for ages because there's a lot of things to talk about with Instagram. Instagram's so, it's not as toxic as it was before. But I have gotten some hate from people. No, not hate racism, but that's not because of Instagram. Well, if the person didn't know my Instagram, if I couldn't search them up, then I wouldn't have been able to get the hate. Or if I didn't text them, I wouldn't get it. But, but. Sorry, I was scrolling because I got text from Snapchat. Instagram is, well, some people still say it's toxic, even though Instagram is like, even though the person who made Instagram, they are finding ways to make it a lot better for people. But it's my personal experience is, if you have an opinion about something, you can like base it in a post, in a post, and someone's like, now they can comment about it on a post. If like someone like posts a video asking about your opinions, you can comment on a post. And what I've learned is that if your opinion is kind of different from someone else's one, then it can either work. Then it can either go two ways, right? The person, they can either like say that they respect your opinion, but they're telling you their opinion, or they can either say that or they can either start coming at you and your family just because you have a different opinion on them. If I've learned, no, not learned, as I've seen recently, like once I commented on a post, I think it was like episode, yeah, like or I can't remember what the post was. I think it's a celebrity. Oh, it's kind of bad. I like a celebrity or whatever, and my son started coming at me, like they like, well they didn't start coming at me at first. Like they first said something and I said something back, and then they started coming at me and saying some stuff about my mum, which really pissed me off. And then I remember coming at them back. I didn't initiate it. They just came at me. Just came at me. Which leads me to think, why do people push Instagram so much on their social media? Well, I feel like to get no, no, I feel like the reason they push it because they get loads of followers and all that stuff. But some followers can just follow you because they just heard of you. They probably don't even like you. We're kind of going off topic a little bit. My point is, my point is, Instagram is toxic. It's one of the most toxic apps ever. Like literally anyone can comment anything they want to say about you. They can even send you they can even text you or send like a DM like saying their comment about you. Like recently I've had to deal with racism. Loads and loads of racism. Oh, it's like about no two racism. Like I used to talk to a girl. She was like a mate of mine's ex. We chat on Snapchat. Things are going okay, I guess. Things are going okay. Just basically chatting about basically anything. Then one day, I decided to start using the word nigger because I'm black. I can use it. I have the right to use it. And then she then asked me why am I saying the word nigger, and I'm like, to you. She actually said, well, I'm like, and I just take her for a second, I'm thinking, did she actually just say the word nigger? And I told her she can't say the word nigger. And she started saying to me that her, no, actually, this has nothing to do with Instagram. She never said anything that to do with Instagram, so I guess no point of the story. Yeah, there's no point of that story, actually. Um, yeah, so recently I texted someone that I hadn't talked to like in a while. Well, like sometimes like pop them a text saying, "Hey, just to try and like ask them how they are and shit, just checking up on them." And that person, I can't remember their name. I think it's Ruby. Yeah, I don't know their last name, but their last name. But like I remember seeing like on the bar it said Gypsy like. So I basically sent her a text, and then she called me a dirty nigger. So she called me a dirty nigger. And yes, I understand I can be a bit unbearable when it comes to like talking to people. I didn't have the best social skills, but it's a lot better than I was before. But like, she had no right to say that to me. She could have just said to me, she could have said to me, I don't really want to talk to you. Or something said, just call me a dirty nigger. She had no right to call me that. That's just foul racism. So I guess that's the only racism I've really had, and it's when involving Instagram. There's another thing. I texted a girl. I think she followed me ages ago. Oh, I followed her. I can't remember. Can't remember who followed her. But she based. But like, I texted her saying, "Hey." She sent me saying, "Eat shit and die." And it's like, what the fuck? Lady just said, "Hey." So this but she trying to start on this, trying to talk to someone, trying to talk, and then she told me, "Eat shit and die." And like, just basically with basically Instagram. There's like just you can basically say shit about people. You can basically send them like a hateful text, or you can even comment on their post saying hateful shit. Even though Scam is like improving it a bit by like having these things that, even though they're improving it a bit by adding these guidelines, like saying, it is basically saying like, it is basically saying, sorry, someone when I get nervous. It's basically says you can't put it in hateful, but people still put, other people still put hateful comments on there. And like just the amount of shit that goes on in there. Like, like and I'm gonna talk about, well, this isn't like an attack on girls, but it's just like the girls have interacted with on Instagram, texted and all that shit, and like the posts and all that stuff. Um, I feel like Instagram, like with Instagram, that they just, they're not, they, like, it's a group of people. I'm not sure a group of people. I think they're a group of people actually. Your Instagram doesn't seem like it's very like friendly for people who are like overweight. I'm being honest. Though, because I always see loads of like, uh, well, because just when I go like on the search bar and I just look at and just scroll down, so I always see like people who have perfect bodies. I barely see any people who are who are not like thin or who are not like thin or a bit like, as most people describe, overweight. And that's when I talk about like self-esteem wise. It's like always like loads of posts and always like loads of posts like people who decide to take like a different method to make them the way they are. Okay, I'm taking shots at the Kardashians. Um, Most of you may know Kylie. Is she really? Well, she is part of the Kardashian clan. Kylie, she had lip fillers. Lip fillers. I think she had lips on her ages ago. And Kim, and I think Kim had injections on her ass. And like they just post like pictures showing like a great body and all that stuff, and then you could get like someone who doesn't have a great body looking at this. I'm like, okay, so I need to fix myself. I need to inject my lips with lip fillers. I'm not saying you shouldn't change how you are, but everyone's beautiful in their own way. There's no need to do that. But and I'm also gonna take shots at makeup, and I'm also gonna take shots at makeup companies as well. Because the advertisements, but like I know that their productive is no, I I I I I understand they're not trying to make people feel bad about how like they look, but they just want to sell makeup all that stuff. But I feel like that they advertise it way too much. Like on social media, like Instagram, yeah, mainly Instagram and Twitter. Mainly Instagram because that's the place you mostly post stuff. I find advertising makeup too much, like to the point where some girls feel like they need to wear makeup all the time. Like some girls think that they don't look good without makeup on. Like, like it hurts their self-esteem. Like they feel like that they don't look as gorgeous without makeup on. Or they've been told this, that they don't look gorgeous without it on. Or they've had someone comment on their post saying they look gorgeous without it on. Basically, the point of it is Instagram's toxic, and I feel like it's better if not a lot of people use it, to be honest. We can use it to post pictures, posts and stuff, but obviously prepare for the hate. Some people get lucky and they don't get loads of hate, haters like commenting on the stuff like trolls, like putting like emojis of throwing up, or like just someone like basically taking, or it's someone basically insulting their family or any of that, or just basically saying bad shit about them. For those people, they're the lucky ones. I'll say lucky ones. feel like I could have covered this a lot better, but I kind of get sidetracked a bit. But I think I got my point across. And alright, just to tell people, I won't be uploading much after the 15th of December because I'm going back. Well, because I'm going home for the holidays to my parents' house. My parents' house for the holidays. I'll be back in January 5th, but I'll definitely post next week. And the week after that, till the 15th, and I won't be posting. And I won't be really active on socials because I'll be like chilling and spend time with my family. And that's the end of the video. If you like the video, subscribe, and if you got hateful comments, then you can send that shit. And you can keep the hateful comments in your fucking goal because I want to fucking hear none of the hateful shit from fucking areas because I'm too good just to even. I'm too good to get hate, but then most would just come on my face where it's like, yeah, I get it, my nose is big. I got big ass lips, I got small eyes. Take your shots, I don't care. Okay. Fuck the haters. Fuck the haters. Fuck the cunts. Yeah, fuck them all. Fuck the ones I show hate. Instagram is toxic, y'all. You probably wonder why I'm personally not big. It's just like, I've had like a long day. Actually, the day's been kind of short. But I try to, but this is mainly chill, laid back. It depends if I'm like in a cheerier mood. If I'm in like an upbeat mood, then yeah, I would be like all over the place. But so I'm talking about a serious issue like Instagram. I'll probably label this video Instagram is toxic or mental health is important. No, Instagram is toxic. Instagram is toxic. Exclamation mark and in caps. And I need to advertise my. I need to advertise my YouTube channel, my social media, so I can get people to subscribe more. I got bigger following there. Yeah, on Instagram. Even though yeah, that's toxic. Even though the app's toxic, I can get people to subscribe to me. If you like the video, like, comment, and if you like the video, please like, subscribe, and comment some stuff about what you want me to do next. Like obviously after the end of lockdown, I can't really go out where I can, so I have to wear a mask. And I'm pretty sure that will kind of, I'm pretty sure I'll fuck my voice a little bit, but peace, bitches.